Just state your name and where you from, you know what I'm saying?
I'm Malcolm London, from the west side of Chicago, 18, and I really think this movement is beautiful, and I really love that everyone came out. But I truly believe that this shouldn't stop here. You know, it needs to go into our communities. I think a lot of people are out here because this is socially acceptable to be, you know, to fight for justice. It's clear cut. But what people aren't educated on or know about or can clearly see. We know we go through injustice every day on the west side of Chicago, you know. But this life has been taken, you know, and many lives are taken on the south and west side of Chicago. If we can stand up to, you know, police injustice or you know, this George Zimmerman injustice, we should also be able to stand up to the injustice in our own community. And gang violence, but I mean, it doesn't stop there too. You know, these men who are in gangs or who are going to jail are just in a system that's intended for them to fail. You know, and that's where it needs to happen is grabbing them, you know, and saying, yo, you know what I'm saying, stop, you know. That's what we need to stand up to. It's just not socially acceptable. And that's bullshit. If we can come out here, you know, I have all love in my heart for Trayvon Martin, and that shit needs to not happen. We should also take this back to our own communities and where we live. You know, I'm just as much as I'm worried about a George Zimmerman or a police officer, I'm worried about, you know, just unsafe environment for me or my future son, you know. And when I'm out here looking at kids who are in gang violence and who do that, I see them with a future as well. I value their lives just as much as Trayvon's. They're just in a system, you know, that it's intended for them to fail. We believe, you know, oh, it's their choice, you know. But when you grow up around that all your life, it's you know, it's not, you know. So I mean, we just gotta get into our communities. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I feel you, for sure. So you feel like a lot of people kind of like jumping on the bandwagon a little bit?
No, I mean, I think that's not even important to talk about. Because if it is, that's fine, you know. Because, you know, all of these people are here to hear, you know, what else is going around the city is good. You know? So, I mean, becoming socially aware at any point is great. Regardless if it's, you know, oh, it's on Twitter, so I'm going to tweet about it. That's fine, you know, as long as you're, you know, that's how you get people involved. That's how a movement gets started. So, make sure that people just tweeting about it because everybody think it's cool. But that's why I think it needs to, all right, cool, now you involved, now do some real change. You know, now it really needs to get the ball rolling.
For sure, man, for sure.